Do you still need to file your taxes? With the COVID-19 pandemic, that April deadline was pushed to July, but that deadline is next week. Joining us now with the tools to help you file yours is Lisa Green-Lewis, a certified public accountant and tax expert for TurboTax. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning.
So like I mentioned, next week is that deadline. So what advice do you have for people who haven't started filing yet?
Yes, I would say, don't panic. You can pick up where you left off if you started in March thinking the deadline was in April. Go online and e-file with direct deposit. That's the fastest way to get your tax refund. And the IRS latest stats say that there are almost 18 million tax refunds still waiting to be issued right now.
So when we get the process started, what documents do you really need to gather to file?
So I would gather any documents that report your income all in one place, so W-2s and 1099s, but also don't forget those receipts for valuable deductions. If you donated to charity last year, don't forget those receipts and acknowledgments. If you're a student and have student loan interest, that's deductible. So get the form that reports that together. And also if you're a homeowner, there's a lot of deductions related to owning a home. And then also, if you have a dependent, gather the correct Social Security numbers. Dependents are worth valuable deductions and credits, but you have to have the right Social Security number in order to get those.
What about self-employed individuals? What do they need to know about the July 15th deadline?
So self-employed need to know that the July 15th deadline does apply to them as well. They need to file by July 15th. So gather their documents that report their income. So 1099 MIS or 1099K. Also, don't forget your expenses related to your self-employed business. If you have home office deductions or business use of your car, marketing expenses, gather those together. And then also that deadline was for the first and second installment payment, estimated tax payment for 2020.
So if people have a lot of questions, where can they really go if they need help filing?
Yeah, so if you need help, there's no need to go anywhere. People are still at home right now. You can get help from a CPA or enrolled agent with our TurboTax Live CPAs and enrolled agents, and they have an average of 15 years experience. They can answer your tax questions, and they can also review, sign, and file your return. And they're available in English and Spanish, and you're in the comfort of your own home getting your taxes done.
Hey, I was in the comfort of my own home using TurboTax a couple months ago, and it is so simple to use. Well, people, this is one question that might come up.
Yeah.
Will they have extra time to pay the IRS if they owe?
If you owe money, you have to pay by July 15th. If it's after that date, you will incur interest and penalties.
Yeah, so what options do people have if they do owe the IRS then?
There are some options. I would try to pay what you can, but I know, times are hard right now. There are some options you can do. You can ask for a short-term installment agreement if you can pay within 120 days. There are also long-term installment agreements, and that allows you to pay what you owe over 6 years.
And one more time, what's the website to go to for more information? I know it's so simple to use. I used it. I love it. Where do we go?
You can go to TurboTax.com.
Perfect. And like Lisa mentioned, there's plenty of money still out there waiting for those returns. So Lisa, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, the deadline to file, July 15th. That's next week, everyone. For more info on how TurboTax can help you, just head to the website right there on your screen. Intuit, proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.